So let's dive in. The first cholesterol killer is Polycosanol. I call this one cholesterol vacuum cleaner. And that's because it sucks up LDL particles like nobody's business. Just take a look at these results. One study found it lowered LDL levels by nearly 30%. Another study proved it helped raise good cholesterol levels too. That's pretty darn good in my book. However, you're probably wondering how it works. Well, it turns out your liver has special receptors that attract LDL particles. And once these receptors catch the LDL particles, they break them up into tiny pieces. I like to think of them as Venus flytraps, but for cholesterol. Because once the LDL particles hit those receptors, they're gone for good. Polycosanol works by increasing the number of receptors. The more receptors there are, the more LDL particles they can destroy. And that brings me to the second cholesterol killer, berberine. Berberine increases what experts call bile acids. They travel to your intestines, a hotspot for cholesterol, and escort it right out of your body. Or to be blunt, you poop it out. No need to worry though. There's no pain and there's no strain, and it leaves your arteries clean as a whistle. In fact, a huge meta-study studies the effect of berberine in people with high cholesterol levels. For the record, there were 874 people in these studies. Turns out, berberine more than lived up to their expectations because it reduced LDL cholesterol by 30% and cut triglyceride levels by half, which is astounding. But that's not all. It actually tripled good cholesterol levels, which is almost unheard of. It's called red yeast rice, and dozens of studies confirm it's amazingly effective at balancing cholesterol levels. In fact, it works so well, the sale of it was actually banned in 1998. That's because they discovered it was identical to lovastatin, which is a prescription drug used to lower cholesterol. They lifted the ban in 2001, but I think that gives you an idea of how powerful red yeast rice is. Studies show it contains a natural compound called monocolin K, and let me tell you, when it comes to cholesterol, it's a real winner. That's because it blocks the amount of cholesterol your liver produces, and that goes a long way to reducing your cholesterol levels right at the tap. In one study, researchers were stunned to discover red yeast rice helped more than half of the participants reach healthy cholesterol levels. It even boosted HDL levels. Last up, bergamot. It may sound like a perfume, but this odd-sounding food is actually a citrus fruit that comes all the way from Italy. And although traditionally it's used to flavor Earl Grey tea, in recent years scientists have discovered it has some incredible properties, especially when it comes to cholesterol. It reduces the amount of dodgeball LDL, increases HDL, your good cholesterol, and lowers triglycerides. So now you've seen all 4 of my cholesterol killers, and it's clear they tackle all 4 of the ways cholesterol builds up in your body.